What up, country girl 24? I don't want to talk with my face stuff. You know I'm loving these cookies lately. I've been fading them bitches. If B Wasp was here, we have to call them biscuits. They're called biscuits, Mike. Biscuits. Right? Food flying right at you. No, I ain't got no teeth. Too bad I bought them all. There ain't no more. And for real, I think I bought every last one of them. It was a box of them. But I ain't just bought them recently. I stopped buying them and came back to buying them. It just dawned on me that I done fuck around and bought them all. I woke up, went and got my control arms for my police car. You know I bought a police car, right? I did that yesterday. But today I went and bought lower control arms for it. After that, I fixed my nephew Durango, made some cash. Then I fixed my other nephew, fucking Japanese fucking vehicle. It was like a truck van thing. I don't know what the fuck it is. But he needed a rear window. A rear window. My nephews, they like these motherfucking Japanese cars so much, I could charge them whatever the fuck I want to charge. But I don't. I get my fair price. But I also keep telling them, stop buying these motherfuckers, because there's going to be a day where I turn your ass away. I'm letting you know that right now. You feel like I let you down. I ain't let you down. I done warned you. What's up, little tank? Okay, totally venomous. I'm glad you got them seizures in check, bro. That's fucked up. And I be thinking that sometimes, like, did I have a seizure in my sleep? Yeah, totally venomous. That's fucked up. Tell you, you can't work. You can't afford what they gave you. They're like, oh, well, maybe you should work. My favorite line is, they got jobs for disabled people. fact that they have jobs for disabled people says something about you motherfuckers. Fuck what job you think they're qualified to do. Because I always ask them, then what job are they qualified to do? They can never answer. So why do they have jobs? Same jobs, we can get felons. We can just let them collect the check in peace. Just gonna bother them people. Because you feel like, oh, if I got that money a month, I would be doing much better than them. No, you wouldn't. Because that'll be your only income. You count your job money plus they check, you greedy motherfucker. I hate people. That man shouldn't have kicked you like it was nothing. That was fucked up. But I can tell you this. My brother Josh always has seizures. This nigga around here buying coochie from white bitches. Yeah, I live in Wisconsin. It's the other way around. Thought the white dudes is buying pussy from black women. In Wisconsin, the black dudes is buying coochie from white women. They sell coochie also. It's exclusive. How many white girls try to sell me coochie? If you try to fuck me for some money, that means you probably would have fucked me for free. Game is game, bitch. I already know what you bitches be on. I used to sell coochie. Let me tell you a secret to selling coochie with bitches. They ain't gonna fuck no motherfucker they don't like. They gotta have a lot of fucking money. And like a wham bam thank you man prostitute answer an ad. No, it ain't none of that. None of that. The uglier you are, the more cash you need. And it might help you with some drugs too. She motherfuckers is ugly. She gonna have to hallucinate about some shit uglier than you to make her want to sit next to you. Game is game. Really ugly guys fuck it up for guys that aren't ugly with new prostitutes. If you're a really ugly guy, you need a broke-in prostitute, one that's good at pretending like she think your face ain't ugly as a mule's ass. So, with that regard, I mean, you ugly motherfuckers be trying to cuss out new bitches. What, you don't like me or something? No, she don't like you, nigga. Your mama ain't like you, bitch ass nigga. With your little ugly ass. Cake ass nigga. Cake ass nigga. That old man always got some shit to say, don't he? Ho cake ass niggas. Oh, cake ass niggas. So what you saying, cake ass nigga? That's your uncle get you into a shootout. M 11 more days. It was a mosquito on my dash. I don't know why they're not dead. Anyway, told me since I'm not pregnant or didn't. Damn, totally venomous? That's fucked up. Lil Tay said, you a girl totally venomous? You don't see the creativity in the spelling? Fuck, this guy's stupid. For girls, it's gonna be really proper, or it's gonna be like really creative. Like, where's the why? And totally, it ain't at toll venom. Come on, man, it's totally venomous. You would drop out. Shut your stupid ass up. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. You would drop out. You an internet troll with 14 accounts. Nobody cares what you gotta say. But thank you for sharing that with us. Totally venomous. And that's got to be some type of discrimination lawsuit or something, man. I know they got in America, some states have um, they're called temp services. Where I'm from, they're called temp service. Work today, get paid today, whatever you want to call it. But temp services. Um, and we got temp services that are just for people who have disabilities. They can find anybody a job except me, but they can find you one. And if you're a woman, you're in luck because Wisconsin is damn near leading the nation in like laws to protect women. They're second to Minnesota though when it comes to like female health care and safety. Because although Wisconsin will punish your ass quicker for beating on bitches than Minnesota will. However, Minnesota got bitches in such a position where they're not getting beat on unless they want to. That's the difference. There's no you're accidentally a woman beating, now you losing. Bitch, I'm a fucking no, not with no Minnesota bitch. All them bitches I dated from Minnesota either fight men or they don't. Swing. Your ass gonna be in jail. Try it. You get mad all the fuck you want to. And I'm sorry to say it, Minnesota is them bitches delulu. So all them bitches think they pretty. So they ain't gonna waste their time fighting with you, no way. I ain't never met an ugly bitch in Minnesota thought she was ugly. And them bitches will tell you, like, I'm from Minnesota, I ain't ugly. Like, bitch, that up what? Okay, I see living in snow 8 months out the year. It made you forget you got a face like motherfucking Gizmo, bitch. Excuse me? In Wisconsin, bitches like, it's too cold in Wisconsin. That's why all the women's overweight. If it was warm here, we would lose weight. No, you bitches lying. Why the bitches in Minnesota thinner than y'all? It's cold up there too. Ain't no food up there. Yes, it is, bitch. It's food up there. Shouldn't even tell your fat ass. Walk around Minnesota bothering them bitches. Them bitches ain't fat. The only thing I do notice about Minnesota bitches though, all them bitches, for they frame, they be having big titties. Like titties just everywhere in Minnesota. I know. I ain't never dated a flat chested bitch in Minnesota. Bitch weigh 93 pounds and still got 12 pounds of titties on her chest. It's funny though, because all the bitches I met from Minnesota, they be They all think they fat. They are not. They be in Wisconsin like shit. I thought I was fat. Hello? I think them bitches heard me. I'm gonna go to another stop. All these bitches here fat. Like all our bitches fat in Wisconsin. We got fat Asian bitches. Fuck you talking about, nigga. We got fat Indian bitches. Crown Vic ain't yours, nigga. I think I got it from your mama, King Cloud. Trump loves it. The pipes. I'm a man beater with a big stick. What? I'm hungry, big homie. You barbecue tonight. Mm-hmm. You said it, little tank. Barbecue in 30-degree weather. Shut the fuck up. No, I don't need a portable heater yet. Look at me. I don't have a rear bumper. Psych, I have a rear bumper. It's tapered in. Who else has a tapered bumper? I don't know. Who has a tapered bumper, buddy? My bumper can't hook on anything. I don't drive that close to anything. Tapered bumper or not. It's rather fucking pointless. My nephew in his van right there. I just put his back window on. Yeah, Uncle Myers busting moves, nigga. Nobody cares about your Facebook calls. Oh, you're calling bitches? I've been doing that since I got on Facebook. As a matter of fact, I'm a millennial. That's why I got on Facebook, so I can call the bitches. Bitch, what you doing? You breaking up. Let me call you. Let me call you on the house phone. Let me call you on the house phone. Cause this reception acting dumb. I'm gonna call you on the house phone. And if you stop texting, we gonna get this done. Whatever I need is under this big ass motherfucking box of fucking control arms. I don't even care no more. Fuck it. I don't even need what the fuck I wanted. Okay? I'm gonna just eat the weed and fall off the back of the blunt. Fuck it. Everything that I'm just eating you. I'm gonna sleep good. Amazon also sells portable cock pills to help you grow one, Gary. How about that? The name's not Gary, it's spelled Guri. Guri. That's my name, just how we pronounce it. Guri. And nigga, I got a fucking buddy heater, nigga. What the fuck you talking about? You hear that LS there sounding like a champ, bud? Do you hear that fucking vortex? You don't hear the fucking vortex? Maybe you should like, share, and subscribe so you can hear that vortex more, bud. But be prepared to be hearing my modular block until that fucker blows up. Man, it's only 160,000 miles. I don't like the way it sounds, man. I personally think the damn thing just needs to be ran off a fresh oil change. You know, put spark plugs in it, I mean. It got out the market quail pads. They ain't stopped. I can imagine they hitting already. But I want to see, they got a wire rigged up in there. I think it's to bypass the transmission range sensor, which is going to make you lose power, which is why I think the check engine light's on in that fucker. They got no idea what the fuck they're doing. And had it been like a stock Mercury vehicle or something like that, then maybe the lights wouldn't work. But that's what happens when you bypass transmission range sensor. You set off the fucking alarm and it thinks that it's stolen, so it blacks out the fucking vehicle, man. To alert the local authorities what's going on. So if you got Ford, Dodge, Lincoln, Chrysler without, no lights for no reason, your lights are out and all your fuses work and your light bulbs are new, before you go get that fucker rewired, why don't you go see what the fuck the last mechanic cross-referenced or tried to fucking bypass or rig up with his stupid ass? The problem with that 4.6, you know what I mean? It wasn't because, let me tell you what start to fuck it up, even in the best of the cars. It don't have no damn neutral safety switch. That's what they're looking for when that fucking starter won't hit. You know that fucker, something's going on. The starter won't hit and the engine's unlocked. Something's going on. And the damn starter's getting 12 volts. It just won't fucking trigger. That's your fucking problem, bud. But then, they don't have a transmission range. I mean, they don't have fucking neutral safety switch anymore. It was replaced with the transmission range sensor, which is why you can't start a new car up in gear. Unless you disable the damn transmission range sensor. And back in the day, you would just disable the neutral safety switch. They basically work the damn same, except a neutral safety switch don't need a damn computer to run it. Tell you that much. It runs it damn self. Just a fucking circuit. But a fucking transmission range sensor, that's gonna need a computer to run that. And you're gonna need an electronic transmission. Because it's gonna need to know what gear it's in. It kind of helps with the RPMs feedback to the computer also. So it's kind of like some shit that you can bypass and not give a fuck, but how can I put this, man? I learned this as a 4.6 technician. Do not bypass shit outside the system. In other words, you just loop wires. Don't do nothing else. You want to ground, fine, run a ground. But Mainly loop your damn wires. Do not run them in the circuits your damn self. They don't need to be ran the circuits. Shit. Most of the shit you're trying to fucking rewire, like a transmission range sensor, has 3 wires on it: power, ground, and neutral. Okay. Neutral is grounded until the circuit runs through it. Then it becomes live. Once it becomes live, it it transmits. I'm gonna tell you where the circuit comes from. That damn transmission range sensor. That's where the bypass connection is at. It goes down into the sensor, then bam, back up out of the fucking sensor into the fucking computer. Let the computer know it's safe to run this fucking vehicle. Okay, now that you know it's safe to run this vehicular monstrosity you call a car, uh, next thing you want to do is the ground. So if you're gonna bypass this system, what you want to do is connect the always hot wire to the sometimes hot wire. Wire those fuckers in together. Take the fucking ground and run it off some fucking where else. No way on the Crown Vic should you be running your own damn wires, boy. Neither should you be running your own damn wires on a fucking F-150 either. I don't recommend that on any modular black, boy. And let me tell you something else. Let me tell you, dumb son of a bitch, something else. I'm gonna tell you this really fast. So I hope you listen really fast. Okay? I used to work on those fucking cars. Night and fucking day. That's where I perfect my mechanic skills on. So if you think you know more about a 4-point anything than me, you piece of shit lying motherfucker. Thought I heard something. I thought I heard something. No, I thought my cat was back scratching in my motherfucking plastic. What the fuck, man? I done warmed up these knees, boy. I'm comfortable. Could I be more comfortable? Yeah, sure. Sure can. All right, all right, all right. What's up, everybody? Yeah, fuck you, I'm leaving. You ain't doing shit. You ain't even doing shit. Do something to entertain me. Do something entertaining. Broke ass nigga. He's a broke ass nigga, man. Broke ass nigga. It's your little broke ass back. Broke ass nigga. Broke ass nigga. Oh, broke ass nigga. It's your little broke ass back. Broke ass nigga. You broke ass niggas on. You the broke ass nigga. Look at your car. Broke ass nigga. Broke ass nigga. Nobody gonna comment. Y'all just gonna leave me to put up a whole show like I'm Cat fucking Williams or somebody. Hey, white folks, like, they're gonna cut off your EBT, nigger. Like, you the only person getting EBT. Who do you guys buy EBT from? You guys. Really? Holy shit. Hey! Hey! Cut the EBT back on! We're slanging EBT to niggers. EBT's back on, baby. Line up, niggers. Get your EBT. No, that y'all stealing from most of the black people that get EBT anyway. Oops, wasn't supposed to say that. Y'all take a little bit out of everybody's check and allocate it to whoever the fuck you want to. That's why that person determining whether you get food stamps or not. Yeah. Mm-hmm. They got more power than you think, but less power than you would imagine. So when you see that punk down there, you go apply for stamps, and he like 7 feet tall, got his nails done. Don't giggle, motherfucker. He can cut your shit off. Show some fucking respect. And I ain't never been to one of them buildings that didn't have a gay dude working in them. I noticed that. There's always a gay dude working in a federal government building. It's almost like they hire all of y'all. Is that a requirement to be gay? You got to work in the federal system for the year. That's why the LGBTQGACPBD. Whatever the fuck they call it. Anyway, that's why they so mad. They want their government checks. CIA freeze and take off your drawers. Hello, CIA. Well, you know, Country Girl 24, I be trying to make y'all giggle, laugh a little bit. I guess tomorrow I work on fixing my own shit. Let me stop for my bronchitis. Start making me breathe funny. Miss Hashbrown, I'm like, you sleep, I hear you snoring. Nigga, that is bronchitis. I never noticed how loud I breathe. I'm from a land full of fat people. They all breathe loud here. They can't say shit. They can't even hear me over their own breathing. They can't say shit. I know she can hear me breathing because all women from other states can hear me breathing except these bitches from Wisconsin. You other bitches need to mind your business. Let me ask the stupid shit. If I can hear you breathing, why you still smoking weed? If I'm about to smack you, why you still talking to me? Noble conundrum, right? Nah, nigga, that shit was finna happen, man. Damn. Can't breathe from the back of my throat. It'll lift back up. Don't worry. Damn, everybody finna hit it on me? My dad used to sleep in his car, now he's rich. Don't give up. Don't give up. Well, buddy, I can't give up because I already gave up. Too late! Too late! Was Zangief Sam Street Fighter 4? Too late! No! I don't think about it. I need one of those hard plastic balls. You know what I'm talking about? One of the ones that you kind of. It's not a stress ball. It's harder than a stress ball. One of those like a tennis ball might work, but I need it softer than a tennis ball. Hey, King Cloud. Guess what I did today? A lot. None of which concerns you, Peckerwood. But I'm gonna tell you what do concern you, Peckerwood. I started up the Crown Vic. Yeah. I gave it a crank after I charged the fucking battery. Took me about 20 minutes to charge up that fucking battery. All right, Uncle Mike. Nigga, I'm not talking about physical therapy, nigga. I'm talking about rebuilding my police car. That's what the fuck I need a tennis ball for. Because when I take apart the valves, right, I'm gonna need a way to push the valves back up and hold pressure while I push the valve spring down. And I'm gonna need something that's buoyant enough to do that. So I'm thinking about just taking a tennis ball and slicing it and just putting the head on top of there when I work. So yeah. Requisite balls. I'm gonna look into those requisite balls. I haven't rebuilt valves in a long time. I don't have an air compressor either. And I used to rebuild them without an air compressor because that used to be occupied at the time in the shop. You can never keep constant motherfucking. I remember one time I was using a compressor. I told Amigo I'm using the compressor. Amigo said he used the compressor. Amigo's always wanted you when they use the compressor because Amigo always need compressor because he do body work. So he need the compressor, compressor, compressor. You touch the compressor, do not touch the compressor. You're making the compressor lose pressure. You gone too big. Just go drive it too big. Motherfucker, get air from the air, motherfucker. What do you need air from here for? They don't play that shit. Like, look, amigo, you don't own the air compressor, bro. Amigo will bring his own air compressor and get mad when there's nowhere to plug it up. I buy the compressor. Why nobody bring it? Why nowhere to plug it in? Necesito to plug it in my compressor. I know one I'm using the shop compressor. Amigo be mad when I be rebuilding them valves. Boy, I have 100 PSI in the motherfuckers. I remember one time Amigo cut the motherfucking compressor off and reset it. And I was so far away from the compressor, I didn't hear the motherfucker cut off. Well, I heard it, but I'm like, that ain't the compressor. I kept working. Next thing I know, my valves dropped back in the engine. Pling, 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 pling. I said, oh, I'm finna fuck somebody up. I'm in the back of the shop in the mud rebuilding this motherfucking goddamn crown. Oh, I'm finna whoop somebody's ass. Somebody getting their ass whooped. It's gonna be triple, 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 triple when the supervisor gets here. I'm gonna ride in that motherfucker tomorrow. We're resetting the compressor. You're not getting the proper air. I said, you know what? You keep acting like I gotta check my motherfucking compressor air out with you like it's a library book. I tell you what, amigo. Bop, 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 bing, 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 bing. You trying to wrestle. I ended up throwing him through a car window. Yeah, I put Amigo ass through a Nissan Sentra window like, bitch ass nigga. I put him clean through the window too. Like, that nigga was laying on the seat. Motherfucker, Benji Bayeten, negra, I'm telling the boss, I'm telling on you, I'm telling the jefe. I don't give no fuck about you telling the jefe. Tell the jefe that. Tell the jefe you just fucked up my motherfucking work, nigga. Tell jefe that. Tell jefe you touched the fucking compressor and now jefe gotta buy the customer free head gaskets. And you also tell jefe I threw your ass through the window because that's my fiance car I'm working on, you bitch ass nigga. And now I gotta hear her motherfucking mouth, fag ass nigga. Brother Mexican like, your phone ringing. I think it's your wife. So I know, man, this bitch ass gonna reset the compressor, man. I gotta tell this bitch I'm not done with her car. Fuck. Let me call my motherfucking boss. Yeah. That pissed me off. All I was putting in was new springs. I had checked the tension on the springs and everything. Yeah, fuck them niggas at the bar. Be entertained by me, who's plotting on rebuilding the old police car as we speak. I like police cars, no emissions. I'm sick of you motherfuckers from the suburbs. White, black, green, orange, red, blue. Sick of you motherfuckers. Go out and buy a police Crown Vic or a police fucking Charger. And you can afford an RT. You can afford an actual fucking Crown Vic. Why are you wasting our time? You can afford a Lincoln Town car. Special chip, shut your bitch ass up, nigga. I used to be a police car technician. Ain't nothing special about the chip except it don't have emissions. Let me tell you a secret. You can tell any of these white boys on the internet who programming shit. They've been doing this shit since eBay. Fuck Craigslist, nigga. Call one of them motherfuckers up. Send them $100 in the mail. And they flash your motherfucking ECU when you send your ECU off. I suggest you go to one that's in your city so he can flash it right in your face. These white boys quick too. He'll flash that motherfucker about 20 minutes. You're like, I'm done. You'll be like, already? Like, yeah. Sure. Get your ECU flash and get the emission equipment edited out. Then it won't fire up none of the emission equipment while it's running. Then you go get an EGR block off plate. Then you ventilate your PVC valve straight to the air. Any more fucking questions? Go to the police auction for Taurus Grand Marquis. My grandma used to drive a Grand Marquis. I had a Grand Marquis that was running. I had a Crown Vic engine and a motherfucking Crown Vic pumpkin on the back. I like that Crown Vic. That got a 327 in it. But I'm gonna have to take the heads up off of that bitch. And the Ford Taurus is a nice police car. I ain't getting no police Chevy Impala. Them was the worst police cars ever, fam. Never. I had one too. I had it in my ex-fiance. She thinks she a stud. She was in love with that motherfucker. Hey, let me see the Impala. Like, get your bitch ass up out of here and stop asking like that. I hate that punk ass car. It didn't do shit to I had several cars that was way faster than that in front wheel. I hated that punk ass car, but she was in love with that mother. That was her baby. Nigga, I went to jail while she had that. Nigga, I went to jail for 8 months. Nigga, I ain't never see this bitch keep no car of mine for fucking 8 months. I get out of jail after 8 months. She still got this car. Somebody that ain't starting. Bitch, it's a Chevy. Fuck you mean it ain't starting? It ain't starting. It need a fuel pump or a starter. Which one did you buy? She went and bought both. That bitch is irritating me with that car. I was so glad when her mama took it to Chicago and it got hit. Her mama was like, I said, you all right, mama? She said, yeah. I said, okay. I'm gonna give you $100 when you get back. Cause you gonna get back around time of after your birthday. I'm gonna give you $100. Tired of that punk ass Impala. There was always some shit wrong with it. Cause I put subs in it. I wasn't supposed to. But that motherfucker was hitting. Was going in. But then it got to having electrical problems. And it was over from there. I ain't gonna deal with it no more. Every time I looked up, it was something else wrong with this fucking car. This bitch brought the complaint to me every time. I kept telling this bitch, stop bringing the complaint to me, bitch. I will beat you up and catch a domestic violence, bitch. You will no longer be my wife. Bitch, I'll beat you up. Fuck away from me. Some nights I used to be so mad, and she come in the room like, babe, can I talk to you? I'm so mad right now, bitch. At work, taking it apart. If you see anything about that Impala, you can take this engagement ring back. I'ma just, I love you, but I'ma just go in the next room because you seem to be too mad to talk about what I want to talk about. You want to talk about that bitch ass Impala. I don't want to talk about that fucking Impala. Stop trying to be a boy, bitch, and you wouldn't be in love with a police car, bitch. Go like some shit that bitches like. Fuck out my face, bitch. Average bitch want a Barbie Jeep or some shit at your age. You want a fucking police Impala. Bitch, get up out my face. Knowing I hate them punk ass cars. Didn't you used to have an Impala? I did, bitch. I had a Caprice Impala clone, bitch. And it was rear wheel drive. I don't like nothing front wheel drive that ain't supercharged. I'm gonna tell you the trucks you get your bitches in, if they irritating you buying little cars and you ain't got no room to work on it, they don't want to help you buy the specialty tools. They complain when you buy the tools and then let they crackhead ass daddies and uncles steal the tools. I'm gonna tell you what you do. You buy that bitch a Ford Expedition, or you buy that bitch a Dodge Durango. She'll be stuck, and you'll have plenty of room to work on it. But I'm gonna tell you what, they both are set up because they both gonna be too rusty to work on after a while, and you gonna be like, I don't want to work on no more. She gonna be like, I'm cheap. I don't give a fuck, cheap ass bitch. And I'm through helping cheap ass hoes in my life. So once they don't make Durangos and Explorers no more, you hoes on your own. Your cheap ass. I hate cheap ass Explorer driving ass bitch. Go away. But I tell you what, I'd rather fuck an Explorer driving ass bitch than an old bonnet wearing Impala driving ass bitch. I hate an Impala driving ass bitch. Them hoes make me mad. Always asking dumbass questions. Why my car sitting like that? Cause your motherfucking rear suspension collapsed, bitch. Ask me what collapse mean. Like you ain't born with a pussy cavity. What it mean when your pussy cavity collapse? I'll slap you, bitch. Fuck out of here. Acting like you don't know what the fuck I mean, trying to rope me into working on this old raggedy ass bitch ass Impala, you bum ass bitch. I got 8 kids. Well, take them 8 motherfucking checks that them little niggas get. Bitch. Fuck out of here. Working about $5,000 a month, bitch. What the fuck is you doing in Impala with your cheap ass? I swear to God, bitch, you better not go buy no Chrysler minivan. That bitch pulled right up in a Chrysler minivan. Beep, beep, I got a good deal. Stupid bitch. Don't nobody want to work on that shit. Don't nobody even want to put the belt on them motherfuckers when your belt break in the wintertime. Now you mad at all men. You niggas acting like I gotta suck their dick to get their belt. You do. You do, bitch. Don't no man want to do that. Not even for money. Oh, my dick suck. I want some money and I want a plate of food. Fuck out of here. You ever see a rich bitch driving a minivan? You know why a rich bitch don't drive a minivan? Because her husband don't tolerate that bullshit. Which I am too rich for you to be on the side of the road with a fucking minivan. He ain't worried about you being on the side of the road. He worried about you buying 3 and 4 minivans and he happen to rotate them bitches. Hey, minivan number 1, the radio don't work. Minivan number 2, yeah, my window don't work. Minivan number 3 won't go in the gear. It's with me in gear. I hit the gas, it won't go. Minivan number 4 says, oh no, I put every single one of them ugly ass vans. I ain't selling my van, it got a TV in it. Somebody would buy my van, I'm on $2,200. These stupid ass bitches all on Facebook Market. They want 4,000 for these goddamn Chrysler Town and Countries, and they ain't even got no fucking engine in them. My Chrysler Town and Country do got an engine. Start it up. The engine ain't working, but it got an engine. Dude, that is no engine, bitch. Not working engine is not an engine. You have a rolling chassis, bitch. Fuck out of here. Then these punk ass bitches, they want to fix the hardest thing to fix on the van, the AC. Bitch, don't nobody want to work on the AC on no Chrysler Town and Country. And if you got a Dodge Caravan, bitch, and you acting like that's not a Chrysler Town and Country, bitch, I will slap you. You are. If you're driving a Dodge Caravan, odds are, bitch, you're in your 30s. Ain't no 20-year-old bitch riding around no fucking Dodge Caravan, you stupid ass bitch. Now, you're old enough to know that Chrysler makes Dodge. Chrysler, Daimler, Benz. This means Chrysler, Benz. What's that in G? All right. That means Chrysler, Benz, Maybach, Dodge. They all the same motherfucker. Yeah, thought you should know that. And Benz know how to design an interior to captivate not the imagination, but to captivate the lust for wanting something. Cause their interiors be nice. And the way they did them motherfucking vans, shit. Them bitches be in love with them vans, but bitch, I'm not in love. Listen, you love that van, even if I love you, those credits don't. God damn, nigga. Fucking millennial. Oh man, you gotta see this nigga's doors. This nigga whole fucking shit is leaning. Every door on that, everything on that side fucked up. Even the trunk lid was fucked up. God damn. I hope a nigga ain't just come down here do a U-turn on me like, yeah, bitch ass nigga, I'm rolling. Who the fuck is that? Cause nigga, you should be embarrassed. Don't roll past my 3 cars while I'm homeless with a beat-up ass car and you live in a house with people. Like a normal person, I live outside. Like Jesus now, nigga. I live outside like Moses, bitch. Nobody know them niggas' address because they lived outside. Where everybody like, where was Jesus' crib? That nigga lived outside. The Jews ain't like him very much. Folks had to live outside. What about the Marauder? Get a Chevy Impala, get a new one. I will not. And about the Marauder, it is the greatest sedan ever built. They're just hard to get because everybody cuffed them. But you can find a Marauder. Believe it or not, I don't know for sure, man. But I got a hankering. I just got a feeling that North Star fucking motor ain't shit but a dual overhead cam 4.6 with mounts stuck on the top of it. I think the bottom mounts are still fucking there. I'm willing to fucking bet. I never paid attention when I took one apart, but I'm willing to fucking bet. Ford made all the 4.6s and the fucking 3800s. That's why we have 3800 front wheel drives and rear wheel drives, which is very odd for a motor. We have very few motors that are front wheel drive and rear wheel drive. Now the 5.3, that's a little unique. That was not engineered like that. That's how you know it was engineered by GM and not Ford. Because no interchangeability between the front wheel drive and the rear wheel drive. Like you need that motor for that specific bolt pattern to do a transaxle or a transmission. GM made sure that, even though you could just do an adapter plate. But who the fuck's counting? You know what I mean? But nobody ever listens to me when I tell them they're gonna need an adapter plate and a pressure plate. With an adapter plate and a pressure plate, you can make any transmission or transaxle fit on any bolt pattern of any engine. You need to worry about is how you gonna mount this bitch up. But even that don't matter because they got dual overhead cam kits and computers for them motherfuckers. So any one can be turned into a Marauder if you really like the Marauder that much. I don't know when we gonna do a live stream together. Sooner or later. Sooner or later, Miss Hash Brown. And it's a shame you love them Chevy Impalas, cause fuck that. Is that what you talking about? Trade me for my Vic? No. I said bring a truck. Truck. Preferably Avalanche. If somebody dumb enough to give you an Avalanche for that motherfucking Chevy Impala, I think it's my destiny to trade with you. But that motherfucker need a valve adjustment in my eyes. It run pretty good though. I think some good old STP ought to do her good. I think if I just take the valve covers off and scrub them really good, I think that would help. I could just weld the tappets on top of the valves, but then you have to cut them bitches off and then get new valves. But I'm not gonna do that. Hey, Song Jones, how you doing? And that's right, country girl. Like and subscribe. It's a mosquito right here. Got his Stay your ass about my shit, boy. Yeah! How y'all doing tonight? How the fuck y'all doing tonight? What the fuck is going on tonight? I seen a guy talking about I'm looking to put 25,000 behind an artist. And they gonna say, I ain't get behind the artist, I got behind themselves. Well, that's why you ain't finding no damn artists, nigga. Cause ain't nobody got time trying to be no fucking artist. Niggas don't want this money. That's why you keep running across niggas that don't want this money. Cause everybody who wasting their money trying to be a rapper, they don't really want to be a rapper. They just lazy. The niggas who actually can rap got jobs and shit. All them lazy ass niggas was getting in the way and getting contracts. And then they wasn't rapping, they was sucking dick. I said, what kind of producer is this? I ain't gonna just put 25,000 in your hand. Well, I ain't gonna just rap in your studio. That's how this shit goes, dumbass. But if you want this 25,000, I just tell the nigga, follow the links, bro. Follow the links. I'll fire up a beat one day. You ain't gotta come every day. And I ain't gonna rap exclusively when you come, nigga. But follow the links. You'll see me rapping. And if you don't, it's because I rap off everybody else's beat. Because I ain't found no reason to write. I'll write for that bread, though. I had a whole industry fucked up. I got more than 8 months worth of lyrics. I promise you that. Because I don't just sit around and work on no hit song for fucking 7 months, nigga. I freestyle, nigga. I can let it go and write another one. That means I can write constant hit after hit after hit after hit after hit. All I gotta do is push my shit. Drake shit don't be a hit. Y'all just push that shit. You keep pushing it, I keep writing it. Little Tank, shut the fuck up. I'm talking to all y'all. You motherfuckers on the internet and the voices in my head. How about that song, motherfucking Jones? You miss me, don't you? You miss me being like, Song Jones, you punk bitch, stupid little bitch. You miss that, don't you? You missed that. It's okay. The voices in my head said, bitch, we miss you too. You don't even know who this is. I think I need to stop smoking weed, y'all. I think blunts is giving me a fucking allergic reaction on the lips. Yeah, I got some work to do tomorrow. Talking to the prices on his head. I'm talking to you, motherfuckers. Make sure I can see my shit. Man, somebody been cutting in my plastic like a hater. Cutting in my Jim Carrey repair job. For no motherfucking reason. I'ma whoop they motherfucking ass when I catch them motherfucking bitches. You need to slow down. What's up, Wardy? I'm gonna move all of this trash to the Crown Vic for all of my clothes. And I'm gonna reclaim my back seat. Well, I should move it to that truck. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I can tell you one thing. I'm getting ready to I'm getting ready to bump this shit in another gear. I can tell you that. Was that in school? Going to work in the morning gonna be so sweet. I'm gonna pull up five, not even 5 feet. I'm gonna pull up less than 5 feet, throw this bitch in park, jump out in the back, unlock this smoke. I'm gonna unlock it. I'm gonna jump out. I'm gonna let down my motherfucking tailgate. I'm gonna jack up that motherfucking Crown Vic. I'm gonna put the jack up under it, get my tools out, take the tires loose, jack that motherfucker up, jack. And you know the business. I'm gonna take apart, I'm gonna take off whatever the fuck is broke on the control arm and replace it with this control arm. And then if it test drive out smooth or it roll back and forth, go left and right, you know what I mean? I'm gonna test drive it. I'm gonna see how the balance of the front suspension is, the alignment. There you go. I'm gonna check the fucking alignment. If the alignment good, I'm gonna stop there. If the alignment's not good, I'm gonna change that other one just because I bought it. I didn't pay for this shit for nothing, Jack. I'm ready to throw that shit on there. I'm be done with that motherfucker. And then I'm gonna start saving up the money to buy me some calipers for this Dodge. First thing I'm gonna buy is calipers. And if I don't buy no calipers for it, I'm gonna buy one of them motherfucking half shafts. I would like to buy both, but I ain't got $1,000. If I had $1,000, I'd buy both. I might have buy a battery for them bitches for the winter too. I just thought about that. What you over there talking about, bro? It's the same control arm and they're the same shocks. And by upgrade suspension, them bitches mean stiffer shocks. All the suspension parts are interchangeable. They're all the same size. Now what? Boy. The brake calibers and spindle sizes are different. But the lower control arms are the same. All right, school. I can check them shit. They right here. But I'm pretty confident I'm right and you're wrong. I guess I can't check them. I'm pretty. This shit looks pretty accurate to me. That's keeping my ball joint from flexing. Cigar brand. Well, they're not brand new. They're remanufactured, but. I should paint these bitches before I put them in there, boy. I should paint these bitches white like the car. Nah, I'm leaving black. But the new calibers I'm buying for that Dodge, them is getting painted red. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Even if I only paint the front of them bitches, I'm painting them bitches red. But I'm pretty sure, because I remember it, this is that big ass swing arm. I could even tell you what side this bitch goes on. This bitch goes on the driver's side. Yep, driver's side. I believe they're universal. So there's that. I do know I'll be throwing these massive motherfuckers on tomorrow. Throwing them on my shit. You know what I don't see on here? It means I'm gonna have to buy a bearing press and press these bearings out. If I keep that motherfucker for long, I'm gonna press these bearings out and I'm gonna get some quality bearings. But these control arms look like they're Chinese steel, so I don't know how good they're gonna be, but bitch, we about to try. piece of the plastic got chipped off in here. But it's not plastic that fucks with the operation of it. It's plastic that holds it together during shipping. And I need to look it up and see if I have to lube this ball joint myself, because it's sealed, probably not. But I should still inject some grease in here. I need to tap a grease fitting in here. That's what the fuck I need. If I could tap a grease fitting in this bitch, it'll outlast the control arm. Yeah, this shit needs a grease fitting. Needs a grease fitting, my nigga. How would a British hussy felt if I told her, you're up for a grease fitting, mate? You're up for a grease fitting. I bet she like that. I bet she'd be like, I'll give you a go. Very well then. If you... What the fuck is this for? For something. That's for the shock. That's for that. Hold on, that part sticks out of there. It's gotta be this type of linkage. Oh. No shit. My dumb ass. That's for the fucking racket. That's for the outer tie rod. It attaches to the inner tie rod that attaches to the racket pinion. Okay, Mike, teach myself something today. Teaching myself today, Mike. Teaching myself. Let's hope this bloody control arm comes apart and goes back together. I don't have new screws, which I recommend getting new screws for these holes right here. Get new bolts for that. I mean, it's a bolt that goes through and it's a nut on the other side. I recommend getting new bolts for it. But I guess I'll put the new bolts on there along with the grease fittings. So, yeah. I gotta go get a hardware kit. That's what I need. The hardware kit is just the $2. But the grease fitting is gonna come from me drilling some shit, which I'm gonna have to, unfortunately. Damn. How are you laid down in the mic? How's your cone doing down here, mate? Your cone's quite nice, mate. No dents, no dangles, no biggles, no baggles, no spiggles, no spaggles. No jiggles, no draggles. Okay, I dig that. And it's in bubble wrap. Okay. So, I guess my next move might be like, and then we move on to fixing the car tomorrow. Oh, we're going to fix the shit out of the car. Yeah? was going to fix the car today, but money got to calling me. I like money more than I like having my car fixed. I don't care how you feel. That's how I feel. I'll fix my car after I'm done making the money. When the money stops calling me, I'll stop fixing the car. If the money calls while I'm fixing the car, I'm going to stop fixing the car and go see what the money is calling about. Money does not call me. I will answer. I am the devil to money. They say don't knock on the devil's door. You never know when he is going to answer the door. I am the devil to money. Tell money I will answer the door. Do not knock on this door. You are welcome here, but do not knock on this door unless you are serious. You know what else I just noticed? Ain't not a fucking Carter pen. Fucking Carter pens. That really bloody irked my nerves, mate. But hopefully the old screw go over that screw, so when I twerk it down the spec, I can, and I got twerk wrenches. I twerk it down, I ain't pulled them out yet. I ain't seen them. Twerk them down the spec. I mean, and once I twerk it down the spec, I can put another one on top of it with the impact, like better than the Carter pen. Yeah. And now that I think about this, once I put it down to spec, the wheel should stand straight up. There should be no more leaning because it is in spec. If it is not twerked down enough, it's to my experience, it will lean to the inside. And if you have one that just lean to the inside, you probably need to twerk down the butt. Okay. Now, if the butt is too tight, then the tire lean to the outside. You do not want the tire leaning to the outside. You want to lean to the inside. And sometimes the manufacturer spec is a tad bit off. So make sure you measure the tire. I'm going to measure the tire, then I'm going to take it back apart just to put the bolt on. Because I am that anal retentive. I'm not doing any research unless that shit does not fit. And I only think the knocking is coming from the clog fuel injector. Yeah. STP will fix that for me. Watch what I tell you. The STP, along with the Mars Mystery Oil. The STP cleans it very good. Adds some moisture, but more cleaning than moisture. And Mars Mystery Oil adds the exact opposite. So I'm going to lube the injectors and the cylinders. Yeah. In due time, I shall be doing all of this. Okay, people in here, what's going down? Research that. Nigga, I used to be the technician for the fucking car. I'm telling you right now what's different. Is that my nephew? Well, no, his caliber ain't making all that fucking noise. I mean, his rotor's not making all that fucking noise no more. Jumping off over here right now, ain't he? What you mean, cop charger? Is my Dodge a cop charger? Or that new car I bought? Because that new car I bought ain't even a fucking charger. They passed by new. That was a cop car that passed by, man. It was an undercover cop car, man. That was my car, man. You undercover police, King Cloud. You obviously don't know how to cook. A hot plate is old. Nigga, they got air fryers out here. You know you can make anything in an air fryer, including pancakes. You can scramble eggs in the air fryer. Maybe not, but you can fry eggs in the air fryer. Get a hot plate, nigga. I'm getting an air fryer. King Cloud. You gonna see where I'm coming from when I get a power inverter on them bitches. Get me a motherfucking power inverter and an air fryer and a microwave, nigga. Yeah, you're a white person. You respect the microwave. And a fucking beer cooler, man. Oh, yeah. Woo! White people cheering me on now. Bru Sitdee, Bru Sitdee, Bru Sitdee. Will there be cheese? In your cooler? Maybe. Will there be mayo in your cooler? Maybe. What about mayonnaise? The tangy zip of Miracle Whip, I hope. Sure, why not, white guy? Bru Sitdee, Bru Sitdee. I was worried about that guy for a second, man. He doesn't eat lettuce, man. Like 19 Durangos done rolled past me. It's like them niggas seen me fixing on my nephew Durango. They like, I need brakes too, nigga. How much for my brakes? Man, that's too much, man. Go to the shop then. Man, they want more than you. No shit, I'm undercutting the shop. You want it cheaper than me? Go to a Dolphin. Just go to a Dolphin, man. Go to a Dolphin. Durangos are nice miniature navigators. Yeah. Actually, they're like little Tahoes, actually. You can fit 12 in a Durango. Probably one of them new motherfuckers. I think the seating's for like 10. I think legally you can fit like 8 in there. You can fit 12 people illegally in there. And I think to have more than 12 seats in your vehicle, you need a Class B license. Well, in Wisconsin, you do. Ain't no I think, I know. You can look it up. It's either 12 or 16 passengers. That's the most you're allowed to ride with a Class D license. Rows of seat and a bench in the back. They got E250s like that too. They got 4 rows of seats. And all 4 of them rows hold 4 people. It's like an 18 passenger van or some dumbass shit like that. So I think even my van was like 4, 5, 6. Legally, a 6 passenger van or some shit like that. Yeah, but I live in a Rust Belt, King. I don't know where you at, but all them bitches rusted out up here. Pop just bought one of them rusty motherfuckers. Whatever. Yeah, but try driving a van on the freeway. You can't do over 80. 80, them bitches be like you finna roll over and die. But through the city, a van is nice, G. To road trip in a van, you're gonna need the patience of a guide, which I do not have. I'm a millennial. I road trip in a Chevy Suburban, Ford Excursion. Them are the two best vehicles. Then you got pretty good runner-ups, man. Yukon Tahoe, Expedition, Navigator. But all my top picks to go across the country in, they big trucks, my nigga. Even if I use a big truck just to drag a motherfucking sports car, like a Mustang or a Corvette or a Camaro. I prefer the Chevy Avalanche over all the bitches, to tell you the truth. If I had it my way, I'd have a Chevy Avalanche 2500. Nah, I hook up whatever I need to in that bitch. My trailer will hold my car and clothes. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put my clothes and shit in the back seat of the sports car. Nigga, throwing that bitch on a trailer. I'm jumping in the motherfucking apple. And when I get tired, I'm gonna pull over, pull up one of them truck stops. I'm gonna dismount the trailer. I'm gonna park next to the trailer. I'm gonna take my ass to sleep. Somebody's gonna pull off with your trailer. No, you're not. No, you're not. I didn't tell you the best part. I don't fucking sleep. So if you back a Tesla up into this bitch, you gonna get caught. I'm not playing with your bitch ass. Hmm. Good night, little crackhead nigga. Get your angry ass up out of here, nigga. I'm putting together my visualization board. Don't be hating, motherfucker. Sit your bitch ass back. Straight hating on me. Hating on me like I'm a white boy or something. Motherfuckers be straight hating on white boy. Don't be hating, motherfucker. Hating ass motherfucker. I have no idea what you're talking about, King Cloud. Don't nod off with the blunt. You might burn yourself. Pass it to me. Look at that ass nigga, man. Get your ass out of here. King Cloud. Why you be so focused on fucking with me, bro? You fucking Mark. What's up, Joe? You're nodding off, motherfucker. I know you are. You're nodding. God damn it. You know what, King Cloud? You know what? I can't tell you that because every time I tell you that, you get mad, call me all kind of niggers. But you know, if we were both part of the CIA, I wouldn't go on a mission with your bitch ass, but say what up to you at the office. Even though I know you be working in the crack unit in the ghetto. Hey, Bru Sitdee. You want to see the new crack we engineered for your neighborhood? Yeah. Be like, hey, King Cloud. We're busting so many white pedophiles. You want to talk to any of them? Do you know any of them? Why would I fucking know them? I don't know. White people know each other. You know any of these pedophiles? Don't look at the camera. Look at me. Do you know any of them? No, dude, I don't. I don't know any of them, dude. I don't know any of them, man. Never said you was FBI. You just said you was FBI. You should be able to tell me who the fuck owns the bando right here, nigga. Quit playing with me, dog. I ain't got 79,000 anyway. Last night it was good, just a rock. I'm super geek. It was super geek. Don't give a damn about anybody's shit. Shut your weak ass up, bitch ass nigga. I'm trying to buy that shit, bitch ass nigga. I don't know shit about real estate. Bitch ass nigga, I asked for your help. Bitch ass nigga, you gonna help me. Bitch ass niggas, I said so. You lucky we not friends, King Cloud. I'll be dragging your white ass in all kind of shit at 2:30 in the morning. And get your bitch ass up. What I do, man? Remember that cocaine I said you could have earlier? Well, now I got a buyer for it. Oh, man, what does that mean, man? You gonna smoke me, man? No, calm your bitch ass down. You coming to the ghetto with me so I can buy some more cocaine. Don't talk to nobody. You just ride with me. I need a white person with me because I gotta come out there to white people to drop the cocaine off. And you white. You know the back roads. Like, what? I know a couple. Is that Uncle Mike? Well, I might know a couple, but I don't know them all. Come on, man. Nobody can know all the roads in America. We have a lot of roads. White guys love telling you that. How haven't we been friends? Unban Dixon, spook. I'm fucking Dixon, man. Unban me, bro. I don't have you banned. YouTube has your racist ass banned for making racist ass comments. This Peckerwood gotta be from Wisconsin. I swear to God. Wisconsin got the kindest, racistest Peckerwoods you ever see in your life. We hate niggers. They be driving through downtown. La 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 la. Oh my God, is that a nigger freezing? Where's this code? He didn't call the traffic jam. All the other white people didn't stop to look. Hey, nigger, what you doing out here? Man, me and the white bitch got into a fight. Where do you live? Man, I live in the ghetto. I'm not going down there. Anybody feel like going to the ghetto? Yes, I do cocaine. I'll give that nigger a ride to the ghetto. We'll take my jacket, nigger. I know you don't have a jacket. You don't have a jacket to the ghetto. But I got coach to the white bitch. Don't worry about it. Let the white bitch keep the jacket, man. There'll be plenty of jackets. I'm gonna pay this guy to take you to the ghetto, man. White people let you freeze and you black is because you was talking shit. Normally they stop to be nosy. Fuck are you doing out here, man? Decreasing the property value. Motherfucker, I'm stranded. The fuck you think I'm doing out here? Well, I can't help y'all. The other white people come over there being nosy. Hey, buddy, what the fuck was that guy doing out here bothering you, man? Like, nigga, I don't know. He white like you. You know what the fuck I'm doing out here? Well, I kind of do too. I didn't want to act. I didn't want to impulse. Motherfucker, you just did. And I'm stranded. Okay, well. You can find me some cocaine. I got some at the crib on a dresser. Deal. I'm gonna give you a ride to the crib, to your dresser. I mean, like, you know, not like to your dresser, but to your house, man. It's good cocaine, right? I don't even care. I don't even care, man. I've been at work all week. Work sucks. Got any beer? Because if not, I just want to stop at the bar, grab some beer before they close. I can give you a ride, man. Fuck yeah. Fucking road trip, bro. Road trip to the ghetto. So where are we going? You be like, hello, Brad. This ain't exactly a road trip. Well, I didn't know north side of Milwaukee was so bad. Yes, you did, but fuck it. So I haven't been in Milwaukee since back in the day. Since they subsidized white people. It's the last time I was here. See, white people are moving back, the poor ones. Yeah, some white people just cool as shit, bro. Some white people I be smoking weed with, like, and they be like, "What do you think about the Negro uprising?" I'd be like, "If they uprise and I see you, I'm gonna tell them you cool." That's what I got. That's all I gotta say about that. Cause this guy, white people be fucking up. I told white people they're fucking up, bro. Just sit back and smoke a bowl and think about it, man. You're fucking up, bro. I got a feeling white people gonna start a race war, and it's not gonna go how they plan. They're gonna start a race war. As soon as they get to the front line, half of them motherfuckers gonna turn on other half of them motherfuckers and start throwing down. They're gonna be like, surprise attack, motherfucker! Sick of this racist shit, son of a bitch. They all gonna put on Batman mask at once. That's gonna be under their clan mask, like, bow, justice. Racist white people gonna be like, wait! When the police aim their guns, it's gonna be they gonna feel cold steel on the back of their neck. He gonna be like, drop it, turn around slowly. He gonna turn around, he gonna have a Batman mask. He gonna be like, justice for the mask. That's why white people are nervous about starting a race riot. Cause they know, even white people tired of this racist shit. They so tired of it, they willing to just play along until they can whoop your motherfucking ass. They tired of you. They took you from niggas. When niggas be like, all right, it's cool. It's cool. Bow, and they hit a motherfucker. So they done figured it out. So now they just playing the I to white boys. They just translated it different. I'm racist. All you said is mine is I. How much you said them shoes cost? Yeah. How much is that watch? Oh yeah. What about that iPhone? And you said I could sell them to the white dude in Milwaukee. PC, nigga, let me get that. You just been robbed. That's what they waiting on. And you MAGA hat wearing white people, woo, shit, y'all close to getting beat up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Because y'all the soft white people who are like Vanilla Ice. But y'all talking shit, right? You Machine Gun Kelly ass white people. Y'all talking shit to fucking Eminem. Leave him alone. All these po ass white people, they will beat you up. They done had to fight with niggas. Y'all think y'all can fight with them? These po white people finna stump you rich white people. Y'all think it's a game. Especially white people be like, I'm not rich. I just have a little more money than it. They're gonna beat your motherfucking ass. They're gonna beat your dog, 17 dog having dog, smelling halitosis, having that. They're gonna beat the fuck out of you. They be waiting to whoop your ass anyway. You just don't know. They were the white kids who had to trade video games with my black ass from the ghetto so they can get Donkey Kong. Could afford Donkey Kong when it came out. Your white ass is. You had Donkey Kong on 3 different systems. We didn't even know the shit came on 3 different systems. This motherfucker had Donkey Kong on 3 different systems. Then you got a nerd to call my white friends all type of wiggers and nigger lovers and shit. So when they broke in your house, I was the lookout. And it's gonna go the same way. It's gonna go the same way. When they break in your house, we gonna divvy that shit up and I'm gonna be like, hey, let me get that Mortal Kombat. You keep the rest of that shit. Hey, what do you want for your Donkey Kong? Donkey Kong. Super Nintendo? Yeah. I didn't get to play Donkey Kong for Nintendo 64. Phew. I had the expansion pack and everything. I didn't get a chance to touch it. My white friends came right and bought that off me with plenty of stolen merch. I didn't get a chance to even and plug it into the system, nigga. I don't even know if the game worked. Well, I found out it worked, but I didn't know it worked at the time I sold it. I told the nigga that. He wouldn't even let me go plug it up on the 64 to see if the shit worked. Or the expansion pack. He could have plugged that expansion pack up and detonated his 64. He didn't give a fuck. I already had an expansion pack in my 64, so I had one to spare. But he ain't getting no fuck. It was year 2000. Y'all probably don't know what expansion pack is. It was like this little memory card that went in the front of the Nintendo 64. You can't see it when you look at a Nintendo 64, but that's what that front little slot is that open up, and I mean, you gotta take it out and then you gotta poop. It's gotta be one in there at all time, but they got a bigger when it goes in there, so yeah. And what the fuck did I admit? Tell me what I admitted, Dixon. Anyway, as I was saying, yeah. So my white friends been waiting to whoop y'all ass. And then y'all white ass, y'all always got some old white ass shit to say, even when we go bike riding. If you don't have a bike like you can't ride. Don't ride with us then, bitch ass nigga. Don't come riding with us, changing the rules. Kevin, we'll beat you the fuck up, Kevin. Get your ass whoop, Kevin. You with him, Maurice? I beat you up too, Maurice. Since you the black friend, I knock your glasses off your goddamn face. Point Dexter looking ass nigga. You get beat up, Maurice. Don't play with me. I'm definitely a nigga from the ghetto. Nigga, my name ain't got more than 6 letters in. Who you thought I was? Daquavion? Daquanion? No, nigga. I slap the shit out of you, nigga. My name ain't Harambe. Nigga, I slap your bitch ass. That shit is not beneath me slapping you. Not by no means, Maurice. I'll slap the piss out of you. Listen, Maurice, I slap you and Kevin in one swing. Stand next to each other. Go ahead. Stand next. I slap both of you niggas. Nah, watch out, John. I slap both of you niggas. What y'all want to do? Come here changing no motherfucking rules. Guess what else, Kevin? We don't give a fuck what your mama said. Fuck your mama. Yeah, Kevin, fuck your mom. Sick of Kevin's mom. Then Kevin be cool in 3-4 months, my nigga. You know who don't never get cool? There's always a white kid that don't never get cool. They always got the same name, though. It's always a white kid that don't never get cool. What's his name? It's always a white kid acting like Buford. And Buford T. Wellington III. Don't nobody care Buford T. Wellington, bitch ass nigga. Fuck you, Buford. Fuck you think you is. Fuck is Buford over here on this big ass Huffy trying to make some rules. You can't even jump ramps on that big motherfucking Buford. Shut up. I'll go get my cool bike. Go get your cool bike, Buford. Buford show up with an RU chromed out. You be like, oh shit, Buford wasn't playing. Buford got the 100 spokes too. All right, Buford, you got a cooler bike. You're still a bitch, Buford. That's right. And they also have Michael Jordan tennis shoes. Bitch ass nigga, them threes, nigga. Ugly ass threes. That's why they look like marshmallows. That's why you got on the mixed kid Jordans. My cousins have these. That's because they mixed, nigga. Shut up. Nigga, you got the mixed kid Jordan. Mexican Jordan having that. Mexican Jordan wearing ass, nigga, man. Black kids are always talking shit. I hurt Buford feelings. Fuck Buford. Sit your bitch ass down. It's always that Ivy League white kid. Always got his hair slicked back like he Frank fucking Sinatra. Who the fuck are you? I was never cool with the white kid that could fight. Cause he get beat up and he don't be my friend no more. I gotta be cool with the white kid that got beat up. I'm always cool with the same type of white kid, look like the white kid on Everybody Hates Chris. That was my white friends. Except being around me, they was learning to fight, so they get bold. They be talking all kind of shit like, "Whoa, bust a fucking move, Buford, you fucking bitch." That's right. That's right. That's right, Kevin. That's right. Smack that nigga, Kevin. Smack him. We don't use the N word in my house. Smack that Peckerwood, Kevin. Smack him. Smack him. Yeah, I'll smack you, Peckerwood. And another thing, Cracker. Watch your fucking mouth talking to me. Hey, look, you went too far. You went too far. What, smacking him? No, not smacking him. Man, stop crying so loud, Buford. Listen, you went too far by calling him a cracker. Don't call him a cracker. Crackers used to whip the slaves. Buford, you think Buford could whip a slave? Look at his bitch ass. Come on now. Buford wouldn't do that, would you, Buford? Yeah, you fucking bitch. Buford, you fucking bitch. Hey, look, Kevin, I think we should all ride our bikes home and shit. Break up for a while. I'll be outside tomorrow. You didn't make the block hot, Kevin. I'm from the ghetto. I know what's gonna happen. Mom's finna come out. After moms come out, police coming out. Why you smack that nigga Buford, Kevin? The fuck, Kevin? You know that truck his mama drive? You know that's a Cadillac truck? You didn't know Cadillacs made truck. They just started making truck. That motherfucker knew off the line. This bitch done got a motherfucking 1999 or 2000. But they only make, yeah, that's what it is. That's what she driving. Yeah, that bitch finna call the police soon as Buford get home. All right, I'll see you slow bike ride motherfuckers later. Right the fuck up out of there after Kevin smacked Buford. Kevin see Buford again like, what's up, bitch? Buford be like, man, calm down, man. Just trying to get you guys to act right. It's acting right, motherfucker. Look, I don't want any problems. You don't even have to ride bikes anymore. I'm fine on my skateboard. Fuck you then, Buford. You a bitch. Kevin, is there a problem here? Nah. I was just talking to Buford. Hollering at him about the old days. Wondering why he don't play baseball with us no more. Buford was fucking up the po kids' money, nigga. Paid $100 a game during baseball season, shit. At the minimum. Dude was just flying on that scooter. Shit, I'm hot and I'm tired. And the body shit. Life is not lifing. Just being poor shit. There, I said it, nigga. I hate being poor. Being poor sucks, nigga. I hate being poor, damn it. As soon as I said that, the lights went out. Ain't that a bitch? One day, I'm gonna be rich enough to never have to worry about a light starting up a car. None of that shit. I just don't want to be too old where I'm not able to spend it. Get my fucking money now, universe. What the fuck? What's up, country girl 24? How you doing today? You know, kids don't be like, I'm gonna grow up and be a superhero no more. So I'm gonna grow up and be a YouTuber. What are you ding 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 go Power Ranger. Y'all looking up to niggas who just wanted to be Power Rangers when we was like 5. You know, I'm closer to being Superman than a fucking Power Ranger. Yep, closer to being Superman than I am. If you think I'm wrong, then you don't know the story of Superman. Okay, country girl 24. I'm glad you're doing good. And I hope you be doing better tomorrow. I'm connected to the ether. Connecting to the ether is not easy. No, for real. All bullshit aside. Talking about a good tool I can use for doing valve adjustments, or replacing valve springs, which is essentially the same thing. Yeah, y'all, I'm kind of tired on this live stream, man. I'm tired in a bitch. I dedicated all my mental energy I had. That's one reason I didn't want to help my nephew fix his window, man. Now I'm drained. Shit crazy. And somebody just got shot. Welcome to the live stream. So I don't know who's out there, but I appreciate you for being out there. This some fire ass weed. It's making me sleepy. Yeah. 187, I'm gone. 187 minutes on the clock. That's 3 hours, 7 minutes. Five minutes, man. What time is it? Oh, hey, one person, I didn't realize you were there. Everybody abandoned me in the chat. Because when they talk, I'm talking back. I just don't have the ability to keep rambling. Said 3 hours and 7 minutes I was gonna be gone. So I got another 3 minutes here. So I guess for the next 3 minutes you can type whatever you want, as long as the chat don't ban you. It's kind of always that way. How you doing tonight? Thank you for your attendance. So anyway, like I said, thank you for your attendance. That's kind of been my response all night. Say what up, people. Say what up, and then they wave. I can't do nothing crazy here, like play music, because they're gonna restrict the live. So would do another game at night, but like I said before, man, that motherfucker died. So, oh, I just stayed a minute over what the fuck my stay time was. Well, it's been nice having you here. Thank you. Love you. Appreciate you. Your attendance. Giving me your attention. Let me entertain you. Alright. Well, this the most homeless hustler signing out tonight. I'm out. Tomorrow, I'm gonna get some more work done. Get some shorts up. But I'm out of here. Deuces. They won't let me out of here.